Hello and welcome to this C programming tutorial series. Now this is our third video in the series and the link to the first two video is in the description. So coming to our this video topic, we'll be covering the operator section. Alright, so in this entire series we'll be covering these four operators, and for just this video we'll be covering these two operators, that is the assignment and the arithmetic. And in the next video we'll move on to the relational operator and the logical operator. All right, so let's get started. So this is the flow that we'll choose. We'll learn the normal assignment operator, then all of the arithmetic ones, and then different types of assignment operators. All right, so like we learned in our previous tutorial that we declare a variable and then we use the assignment operator. All right, so this is how we use the assignment operator. We write the name of the variable followed by the equal to sign, and then whatever value we want to assign. Okay, so there are three different types of things we can assign to our variable. That is, the first one is it can be a constant. All right, let's print it also right here. We'll print our variable, okay, right here. So let's print. So we can print, we can assign it a constant that we just did, that is the number 5. We can even assign it a different variable. So if I had a different variable, that is b, and its value was 4, and I assign a the value of b. If I assign the value of b to a and run it, you see when I print a we get 4. So we can we can assign it a constant, 2 we can assign it another variable, and 3 we can even assign it some arithmetic operation. Okay, so if I do this arithmetic operation, that is 2 into 4, and then I assign it, you see we get a's value as 8. Okay, so these are the three types of things we can assign it. Okay, and so that was it for normal assignment. Okay, what it takes, simple, it takes the value whatever is on the right side and assigns it to the whatever is on the left side. Okay, so next we have our arithmetic operation. So we just tried our first arithmetic operation. Okay, let's try another one. 2 plus 2, that's the addition operator. Simple, we build and run it, we see the value as 4. Similarly, we have subtraction, and we have addition, and then we have division. All right, so when we assign them, we perform these arithmetic operation and it gets assigned to a. So these are normal arithmetic operations that we can provide. Next we have other than our 4 main arithmetic operator is the modulus operator. Okay, so what does modulus operator do? Well, it gives the remainder of the division. So if you write here 4, and let's take this example. So when 4 is divided by 3, whatever the remainder remains is gonna be assigned to a. Okay, so you see we get our a's value as 1. Okay, so when anything that is divided by anything that is on the left is divided by what is on the right, whatever remainder we get, that answer is assigned to the variable on the left. So this is just the modulus operator over here. Okay, next we have is the increment and the decrement operators. So in coding, what sometimes happens is we often want to increment the value of a variable by 1 or by 2. So that's something that often happens, we want to increment it by 1. Okay, so suppose the value of a is 1 right now, and we want to add another one to it, so we use the increment operator. Simple, it just adds 1 to whatever our variable is. Okay, so when we run it, we should get the answer as 2 that we did get. Okay, and similarly the decrement operator, it subtracts the value of the variable by 1. So when we build and run it, you see we get answer as 0. So that was it for the arithmetic operators. These were simple. Normal arithmetic operator, then our modulus operator, then our increment and the decrement operator. Right, next we can move on to is the assignment operator. So like I said, normal assignment operator we just used right here. Next we can move on to the other assignment operators, which are So here are the other assignment operators that we'll look into. Okay, so here you can see the plus equal sign, the minus equal sign, the multiplication equal sign, and the division equal sign. Okay, so let's start this with an example. All right, so like let's assume the scenario. So we have 1, or we have whatever value we have to our variable a, and we would like to add some other number to it. Like we would like to add 5 to whatever is the value of a currently. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll say a is equal to a, that is whatever the value of a is currently, a plus 5. Okay, so what this says is increment whatever the value of a by 5. So this should give the output as 6 right here. Okay, you see right here. So this is where our other assignment operators come into picture. So rather than writing this entire statement, if you want to increment the value of a variable by some number, what we write is a plus equals 5. Okay, so these two statements are the same. Okay, so rather than writing this big statement, that is a equals a plus 5, we can just write a plus equals 5, and when we build and run it, you see we get this same output as 6. Similarly, the same way, plus a minus equals 5 is equivalent to a equals a minus 5. That is, we should get the output for this as minus 1. So when we build and run it, minus 4 I mean. So when we build and run it, you see we get the output as minus 4 right here, because 1 minus 5 is minus 4. The same way, a multiplication equal to and a division equal to is the same. So if a were 4 and we wanted to divide it by 2, so we'll write this. So divide whatever the value of a is by 2, and when we build and run it, we get the output as 2. Okay, so and let's take the example of division also, the multiplication also. So when we build and run this, we should get 8, that is whatever the value of a is right now, multiply it by 2. So that is it. Alright, so this was it for this tutorial, and the second part of operators. So in our second video on operators, we'll cover the relational operator and the logical operator. Okay, so till then, thank you for watching and see you next time.